Lihnida, Kajtche, Veslasche, Ohridsko to jezero, Tivko si pesna peše, Biljana platno beleše, Lihnida, Kajtche, Veslasche,
Thank you. That was great. Okay, stay up if you would like to do Shanti. Israeli dance, Shanti. Here we go.
שמיים בתפילה לאלוהיך, אולי תבוא משם הגאולה. ראינו זאת תמיד בתוך עיניך, הרוח הטובה, האהבה, וכולנו בשם.
False alarm. Can you make the volume a little louder?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Let's try it again.
The volume wasn't up.
Let's try it again.
שמיים בתפילה לאלוהיך, אולי תבוא משם הגאולה. ראינו זאת תמיד בתוך עיניך, הרוח הטובה, האהבה, וכולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי. יושבים ומחכים למילותיך, אולי יבוא תיקון לנשמה. יש סדר ביקום, אתה אומר לה, תשימי רוזמרין בכל פינה, וכולנו בשנתי. וכולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי, כולנו בשנתי.
Okay, so much for Shanti. And now we have, who do we have? Theresa.
Hello.
Theresa and her new internet.
Hopefully.
We shall see. We shall see her cooperating internet.
We're going to just see how it goes. And you guys are going to cue me in as to whether it's actually doing it. Okay?
Good.
All right. Unmute myself. All right, we're good. All right, tonight we're going to do, first of all, an Israeli dance, Katonti. You guys know it? I hope you know it.
Wonderful,
Kind of
wonderful dance.
a beautiful dance. Nice flowing dance. So you should be able to just flow with it.
Gotti beat tone. Yep.
קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. כי במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. אני קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת אשר עשית את עבדך. במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. במקלי עברתי את הירדן, עתה הייתי לשני מחנות, הצילני נא, הצילני נא, הצילני נא. קטונתי מכל החסדים ומכל האמת.
All right, hopefully, did that work?
Lovely.
Okay. All right, well, we'll continue then with Hora, Veche, Romanian by Christian, and Sonia Dian. So Hora, Veche, Romanian. Everybody can do this. It's a relatively easy dance. Okay. How's it going with this with the video?
That one had a little more problems. You paused a couple of times and then I think it got off. You might want to rejoin your audio real quick.
Okay, so I'll hold the next dance. So go ahead with the next person then.
Okay. All right. So, Dee, you want to introduce our next? Do you remember who?
Ooh, Nancy and Rex are up.
Got it. There they are. All right. Rex.
It'll take us a second here. We weren't quite ready.
Rex or someone else making that wonderful drum sound?
It is someone else.
Oh, really? Who is that? I didn't see anybody making it. I don't see Jason on.
Okay. We'll do some real familiar ones here tonight. Pinosavka.
Good.
Serbo-Croatian. Real familiar ones, yes. Here we go.
Next we have Prekid Kolo.
Beautiful. So many people up dancing.
Oh,
Wonderful.
good. Let's continue the trend.
You need one more? You have time for one more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Moja Diridika. And interestingly enough, the song is sung by, the words are for a woman singing, but
All right, everybody up, one big circle.
let's try again. It's not starting. Just a second. There we go. Okay, that's three.
Well,
Oh,
Beautiful.
you want more?
Okay, no, maybe a little later, but Dee has a
all
dance.
right,
Good, yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you a little Paydoushko. Yeah, I don't think anybody does, but it's simple. So there's two parts. There's an 8 where you count to 8, and then another one where you count to 10. The 8 is a little different, so I'll sort of teach it. And the 10 is very similar to what we've been doing. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the 8 is live step and 1 and 2 kerplunk. What's that? Nothing. Again. And 1 and 2 kerplunk. Around and front, around and stamp. So, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That's the 8. We'll do it again. Lift step, kerplunk. Around and step and stamp. And I think there were some arms. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 around and step bum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 behind and front, behind and step. So that's the 8. Any questions about the 8? And then you can switch almost at any time. And the 10 is like the old-fashioned one, which was and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 more time and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. And then you can go up and back to the 8 and the 10. Any questions? The arms, I think we're going to watch Diane and George for the arms. The arms I've been doing, I think, or you can just do no arms. But for the 8, it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. We try that. And with the 10 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10.
We're all individuals, so do what you want.
Right, and Bobby can find other people to highlight too.
Well, it might be.
Start the 8 and then, yeah.
Lisa, you know the arms, or are you just pretending? Anyway, okay, go ahead.
I'll start the 8 and then we can call a change to the 10. If you want to change it anytime, you can do it. I'm starting with the 8.
Wave to me if you'd like to be highlighted. Was that a yes, Lisa? Nope. Okay. All right.
Wait.
She just likes to wave. Friendly.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. I just goofed it up.
Okay, now it's par for the course. We're in sync. Got to have at least 1 or 2 goof ups. Wait. Let's try sharing sound. Share sound, please.
Okay.
It will be a lot better if we can hear. Unless you
think?
like to dance alone.
You think? What does that say?
Say yes. Just say yes to it. You're stealing the sound from Rex and Nancy. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
Emily, get up and dance.
it is.
Surprise. Okay. Okay, I believe it's Barbara's turn. You could introduce her. If I find her. Oh, there we go. Barbara with an extra A or an extra something like that.
Not sharing yet. She's got to share. There she goes.
I done host? Yes, yes, so you can steal the sound.
Okay. She all lit up.
Okay, I'm ready.
You got it.
Okay, I was gonna start with Libi, and I don't know if you still want me to do that because it's so much like Katonti.
Oh, up to you. It's your call. You have to decide.
Well, I like it, so I'm okay with it.
And I'm gonna spotlight myself after one time through. So,
It says Dita's sharing computer sound, not Barbara.
all right, yeah, Barbara, you gotta still steal her sound.
Okay. Let me do that first.
Libi, my heart.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Lef is heart and Libi is my heart.
Bobby, you're a little loud.
Okay, I forgot how to do it.
That's unusual. Usually you can't.
I know, but you are.
Okay, remind me how.
Okay, go to share screen and then go to you have to say yes to continue, and then you go to advanced and click computer sound only or something like that.
Well, okay.
Let me see. I'm going to see you. Yeah, you go up to advanced and then you pick computer audio. And I'm going to do share and stop sharing. Oops, I did screen. Oops, I really blew it. Okay, so now I'm going to stop sharing. Hopefully, it's not letting me.
It's not letting me do it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, let me try again. Mm-mm.
Barbara, you have to wait for Bob.
Ooh, there we go. All right. Now you should be able to share.
Nope.
Mine's crashed.
It says it's giving advanced sharing options.
So that's fine. Under advanced sharing options, do share computer sound or computer
It's not
sound.
it only gives me two choices. Who can share and who can start sharing
You
with
do
someone
it. Just get out of that. Can you get out of it and click share screen
There it is. Okay, now it's
and
giving.
then advanced?
Right.
You
It wouldn't.
hit the arrow. You hit the arrow instead of the share screen.
Okay. Got it.
See, we got to keep you doing this regularly.
I know I have a short memory.
You know, it's like immigration law. You'll forget it if you stop doing it.
I wish. If I took a day off, I wish I could forget it. Okay. So, and I forgot to write down who choreographed Libi, but I bet Bob knows.
Oh, I forgot. Who's on? Harry might know.
He knows.
Harry, who choreographed Libi? Nina's not on.
Okay. We'll fill it in later.
All right.
He was on.
Don't have to have it.
Yuval Tabashi.
There we
Yep.
go.
There you go.
Yuval Tabashi.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks, Harry.
Sorry.
Kalechot Peruni Biuma Chayuni Kilo Yirani Kalecho deruni viyuma chayuni kilo hirami udam vuchoy Libi vesudi Libi vesudi yiramani el gaelcho Libi vesudi Libi vesudi yiramani el gaelcho na 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 Tomol chud nafshi na 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 kum alechu besudi kalecho deruni viyuma chayuni kilo irani udam vuchoy kalecho deruni viyuma chayuni kilo irani udam vuchoy Libi vesudi Libi vesudi yiraneni el gaelcho Libi vesudi Libi vesudi yiraneni el gaelcho na 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 Tomol chud nafshi na 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 kum alechu besudi
Beautiful.
Okay, next dance is as different as it can get, also Israeli. Sapari.
This is the week of Israel Independence Day, or at least last week, so let's keep it up. By the way, they are doing Israeli dancing in St. Louis on Monday nights. If anybody is here and wants to, let me know. We're doing it with masks in a room, so
Cool.
in person.
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, please start.
Okay.
It's your show.
So you might have guessed my last dance is Nevestinsko, tu person mi patna male. And just to point out that nobody ever really danced like this. This is not a folk dance. This is totally a choreography. And the dance is actually just the bit that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, walk, walk. That's the dance, from what I understand.
It's a folk dance.
What? That's the folk.
So it's a folk dance.
Right. And the dance that we do is actually like the first 4 measures of a choreography. It's only done once, even in the stage choreography. They do this the pattern that we do is the very beginning of it, and they only do it once. And then the rest of it is just doing all combinations of moving around the stage to keep the audience interested. Since who wants to
Your
watch?
cat was just doing.
What?
Like your cat was just doing, moving all that.
Yeah. Although he's not a bride and never will be. We took care of that. So, so my last dance is Nevestinsko. was going to be next if I did another one.
Thank you, Barbara.
Welcome. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bobby, do we have, is it time for Steve?
No,
Robert?
I'm sorry, I was talking and Barbara wasn't hearing me. Go ahead and do one more. You weren't here last week, so let's let you do another one.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll go to Steve.
Okay, I think my next dance on my playlist is Camche, which is a real dance, and you can sort of imagine that it's where the style of that stage Nevestinsko comes from, because it's got the real smooth foot, the bouncing from the ankles, but it's a dance that it's a real folk dance.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
It looks like we have 5 minutes before 9, so if Steve allows me, I'm going to lead quickly Arnautsko Horo. Because
Bob, please don't ask me if I allow you.
I know what you would say. Even if it was 20 minutes from now, you would say sure. Okay, and I'm going to just very briefly do a Zoom review of the 4 steps, so 4 or 5, whichever it is, so that we all remember it, and so Steve can correct me when I.
No, I don't correct.
That's all right. Okay, but it's more for me. So I'm going to really quickly move this out of the way.
Theresa had another dance too.
here we go. First step. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, lift. 4, 5, touch and hook and step. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step, bend, lift. 4, 5, touch and hook and step. Second step, same first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touch, touch, and step. So it builds up a little speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and step in, out, and behind. Rumpa, di, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, da, 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 up, up. Okay, now we're going to go a little more faster. 1, 2, 3, and step. 1, 2, lift, and step. In, 2, 3, hop, hop. Ready? Again. 1, 2, 3, and step. 1, 2, 3, lift, step. Kick, 2, 3, and step. Rumpa, di, rumpa, ripa, di, rumpa, di, da, di, rumpa. And now we go back to the slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and slow. Rumpa, di, da, di, rumpa. You're not doing that wrong, aren't I?
You do a little kerplunk there, kerplunk.
Well, there was a correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kerplunk, step, 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 step. That was it. The rhythm was wrong. Right steps, wrong rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Rumpa, di, dumpa, di, da, di. Rumpa, di, da. 1. I'm off with the rhythm. 3, 4.
Here we go, Bob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kerplunk.
That's right.
Left, lift step, cross step.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lift step, lift step.
Okay, listen.
One step,
1, 2,
lift
3,
step.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh God.
Bob, Bob.
Here we go. He's gonna do it with me. I was just
It's this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, lift step. cross
That's what I
step,
missed.
step.
I missed the lift step. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave Steve on with me. Here we go.
No, that's okay.
Well,
Go dance, buddy.
all right. Here we go. I'll remove you just because you will be off timing wise.
I'm gonna dance it with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I might come and spotlight you. If anybody would like, well, you know what? Why don't we just? I'm going to leave it off because that way people can follow. Here we go. I don't know. Oh, the last step. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rampa, di, rampa, rata, di, rampa, rampa, di, rampa, di, da, da, rampa. I forgot the lift. Now we got it. Thank you for giving me that lift, Steve.
Bobby, could you screen a little?
You all need a lift once in a while, Bob.
Oh, it was not off. Is that better? Oh, wait, it's up, isn't it? Okay, that should be good. It seems to be more zoomed in than normal. So let's try to, oh, I probably
Share
should.
your sound.
I'm going to share sound. It might help. Okay, we do it a lot. So if you don't know the steps, you got plenty of time to learn them during the dance. This is the 4-minute version, not the 7-minute version. Okay. Okay, we have to. See, that's why we have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
I did it perfectly in the afternoon, and then that one step was gone. Okay, we're moving on to Steve. Thank you, Steve, for that dance. Lovely dance.
Okay, I want to share my audio. So. See if you'll let me do that. Okay, looks like I'm in. Wow, like minds think. Again, it's interesting, Barbara, you brought up Nevestinsko, and I was going to do that tonight as a part of the thing, but I will still do it because I'll do the version that Tanats did. And I went and did some research, and it so happens this very well may be, in fact, a real pattern. After all this research, there was a dancer she danced before she joined Tanets in 1950, 1940. Her name was, her name was, let me get it here. I wrote it down. Rada Taseva. And Rada Taseva used to lead it. And she was from the town or the village of Smilovo. And Smilovo is very close to Bitola, but it's a Miak village. And the Miak people are the same people. They dance in the costume from Galichnik and everything. So, and she taught before she joined Tanets in 1949. It was found out after a lot of interviewing. And even Petse didn't know this, though he knew she danced it. He used to say this was put together maybe by dancers, some of the women in Tanets. Well, it turns out she did a pattern from the town of Smilovo that was that 12-measure pattern. And she introduced it actually to a group in Bitola back in 1949. And somebody, after years and years of research, Elsie Dunnan found out that it may very well have been an authentic dance. But in the choreography, you're absolutely right. In the choreography, they only do the pattern twice actually, she says, out of 7 minutes of dancing. Then they do all this other stuff. Petse said, yeah, it was a pattern that was learned there. But it's interesting, then later there's a dance we all dance, or a lot of you dance, that a guy named Sashko Anastasov taught, called Zhenska Zaraka. And if you know the dance Zhenska Zaraka, it's that same 12-measure pattern. And 12 measures is not uncommon in this area. So since you brought it up, I had decided I was going to do some wedding dances from Macedonia. I have 3 of them. So, and I think this one, we may as well do, we'll do it to Petse's music so we don't confuse people, because it was done originally to Prsten mi padna. But we'll do it to Petse's Nevestinsko Horo. And just to remind everybody of the pattern very quickly, it has that same beginning as Barbara so graciously showed. We're going to do down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, thumb, and face the center. Then we go in left, right, left. We walk right, left, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and back to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Let's just do it with music. It's slow enough that you can follow. This is Petse Atanasovsky's music, and it doesn't always keep the same melodic pattern as Prsten mi padna. Nevestinsko. Let me make sure I have enough volume here before I play it, get it up here. And there are also steps where the lead dancer can turn in, break away, turn, but this is the basic pattern.
Steve, how about a little louder?
Try to. I'm having trouble with this lately. That better?
The volume is okay here.
Okay.
Sorry, can't press it here. Great. And that I lied. It is done exactly to the melody. I think it's Prsta mi padne that doesn't keep the 12 counts, but Petse's rendition does. So then last week that was the bride's dance. Now, weddings in the western part of Macedonia and this area, it seems that it's really a celebration often of the bride and her family. So you have a lot of dances or a number of dances in honor of different members of the wedding party. So that was Nevestinsko. Just for fun, since we've done it before, let's do, before we move on, I have 4 dances altogether that are wedding dances. Let's do Bojrakoro Horo. Now, Bojrakoro Horo is the Roma wedding dance or bride's dance. The Bojrak is or Bojrakoro means the bride's dance. And this is from the town of Kochani, from the east. Let me just quickly talk you through it. So it starts with the left foot. It's slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, rock, rock, slow, quick, quick, rock, rock. So it's one. We do this pattern, this Pogonishka pattern, and we go back one time and we rock again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know, if you look at that dance, and like Barbara said, many of these dances are just very simple patterns. For example, their Lesno pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what most people, and what Barbara did was 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. So it's a turned around sort of 3-measure dance. If you look at this dance in its complete, it's really 6 measures, but it moves in the same way where we move to the right, these patterns, 4 in this case, and then 2 back. So it does begin to look like a 3-measure dance in a way. And if I were to break it down mathematically for you, you would see it's in that same family. And we can turn at the end, or the bride can turn in the middle and dance freely. Let's put the music on and dance. Good. And as was mentioned before, Barbara was right. Often these dances, if they're just done at a party, people will break off and will just do the slow, quick movement. They don't necessarily do the pattern, but I find that pattern particularly interesting with its doubling up of anything. So that was called Bojrakoro. Bojrakoro, Bojrakoro. And the Roma use the word Horo often, not Oro. They'll use Oro too, but Horo often comes up. We've done that one before earlier in the year or last year. Now let's go to the mother-in-law's dance this time we did last week. And I actually got Jesse to pick a nice melody out for me and lengthen it a little bit. So you will be the first to hear this particular version, which is from Tanets. My sense is this is probably I haven't done enough research on it. It may be authentic. It may be, again, a construction. But, you know, everything has a genesis. So where it originally comes from. It's interesting when Tanets danced this, they used to wear costumes from Kajtche, which is also up not too far from Smilovo, up in the northwestern part of Macedonia. And the name is Svekrvino. Svekrv is the mother-in-law, and as I mentioned last time, that's a very, very old word. You can find that word even in Indo-European dictionaries as an old word. And we talked about how some of you knew words like Schwager in German, or there was somebody mentioned a Spanish word last time. So this is an old concept, the idea of honoring the mother-in-law or the mother of the bride, actually. So interestingly, this dance looks a little bit like Nevestinsko, also played in a 7/8, a less nodal rhythm. But this one takes 14 measures to complete. And I took from a couple of groups, I took 4 different variations, or a basic, and then we'll put the variations to it that are kind of fun. So our basic, in the 7 slow quick we do step, lift, and there's a little bounce after that. 2 step lifts, step, lift, and then walking, step, lift, I'm balancing, and 1 step in, step, lift. So that part looks a little bit like Nevestinsko. Later we'll see how it looks like it even more. Step, lift. I'm sorry, I blew it. There are 4 walking steps. Step, lift, 4 walking steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, lift, in, lift, and then backing out to the right, left, lift. Sorry about that. A little Albanian friend. Let's get that far. That's the first 8 measures. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the left now. We're going to do step in front, back, lift, step, lift. Not completely moving to the left, but 2 steps, step, front, and then back, lift, step, lift, and the ending, like Nevestinsko, a grapevine, and a step, lift. That's the basic pattern, 14 measures. Step, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, step, lift, backing up, right, left, right, now to the left, side, front, back, lift, step, lift, side, front, grapevine, side, back, step, lift. With this music, we'll do that twice. Now we have a new step. During the right, we're going to turn with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've changed the step lifts to little 1, 2, 3s. Turn, turn, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, lift, front, lift, back. Everything else stays the same. Side, front, back, lift, step, lift, side, front, back, lift. We'll do that again with the turns. 1, 2, walking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, lift, front, and back, 2, to the left. Small steps, turn to face center, back, and then the grapevine. Now our third step. We're going to use the little 1, 2, 3s again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and here we'll use them too. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, step, 1, 2, 3, cross, step. Turn a little with this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. The 1, 2, 3s on 1 and 2. Walking. The 1, 2, 3s here. Backing up with a 1, 2, 3. And as we do them to the left, side, front, a little bit of a turn, a little bit of a turn, back, and the last step, we'll do the little 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn here with the step hops. Step, lift, step, lift. 1, 2, 3. Front, back, step. 1, 2, 3. Here, that little turning step, slightly right, slightly left. 1, 2. Let's do that one more time. We have the 3s. Step hops, step or lifts. Step, lift. 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, to the left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So here's what we'll do as a pattern. We'll do the first step twice. We'll do the 1, 2, 3 turns twice. Go back to the first step twice. We'll do the 1, 2, 3s all the way through. And then we'll do the 1, 2, 3s with the step hop turns. You'll be able to follow it. Dance is called Svekrvino Horo. Svekrvino. I love those, that vocalic R. How are you all doing? I hope you're still here. I hope we didn't scare too many people away with our wedding plans here. Okay, here we go. kind of mixed that up a little. Sorry. I didn't go back to the first step after the second. I should have.
It was very nice.
But that worked nicely anyway. I like that dance. Were you all up dancing?
Yep. A lot of people. It's very logical. Nice dance.
It's in our repertoire.
It is?
Yeah, Deet, we did it with Deet often.
Well, I don't know who you learned it from. I don't know which music you do, but
that music.
No.
Deet, Tom Dukas used to teach it. Did he and you go to a workshop with Deet?
But that was Malasorka.
Is that what they called that?
It's the same music. It's the same music, but it's a different dance.
Well, Jesse spliced this music together for me, so it's a different dance though to this music.
Not really.
Same dance, same dance.
Well, I'm going to keep teaching. I'm going to keep teaching it like this because it works for me. So I hope, and I lengthened it a little bit because the recording I had off of YouTube was only 2 minutes, so it's now almost 3 minutes.
Is Malasorka exactly the same steps, Deet?
I don't know Malasorka from what you're dancing.
Says it is.
Yeah.
Sorry?
She said it was the same steps.
Well, there you go.
The same.
I know it as Svekrvino, but Malasorka is that region also. So anyway, and who taught Malasorka? Atanas?
No, I thought Eve taught it.
Eve taught. I'll have to ask Eve about it. Okay, well, we have some different versions, but
yeah, the only thing that's the same is the music and the steps, but other than that, it was a different.
Well, but Tanets refers to it as Svekrvino, at least from I know. It doesn't matter, you know. It's okay. Malasorka, Svekrvino. But let's stay in this region. We're going to go to. I want to do the brother-in-laws or the brother of the bride's dance from the town of Veslasche, and Veslasche is the only town in its municipality. And it's in the Drimkol region, which is very far west Macedonia, just not too far from Struga, up in the mountains. If our dear friend Marvin is here, he'll know where Drimkol is because they have a beautiful costume from up there. And this is the men dance this together, and it's kind of cool. I have a Zerla recording for it. And it's a take on a slow, heavy lesnoto or pravoto. They would call it teshkoto, but they call it their zetovsko. And you'll like it because I like it because it has these typical Western and Northwestern plays on this teshkoto, not the dance teshkoto, but heavy lesno. So during the beginning, we come out walking, just sort of walking together while the drum beats and the zurnas play. And at the end of that, we join hands. Now, our basic step is a lesnoto, 4 measures though. We're going to go step, lift, step. Okay, we're going to go step, lift, step. I'm sorry, step, step, lift, step, lift, step. What am I doing wrong? 1, 2, 3, lift, step, lift, bend, lift. So right, left, lift, left, lift, bend, lift. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, bend, lift. We'll do that 4 times. Second step is like a lesnoto almost. 1, 2, 3, hold, slowly around, back, lift. Right, left, hold, slowly around, step, lift. Right, left, lift, left, slowly around, step, lift. We'll do that 4 times. So we have first and second. Third step is a turning step, and the arms come step, 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 lift, dip, around, step, lift, dip. It's a little different. The other one held. Now we have turn, step, step, dip, around, step, lift, dip. 1, 2, 3, dip, around, back, lift, dip. Then they do some things where somebody gets on the tapan or whatever, but we'll go to a next step, a 4th step. We'll skip the stuff that they do very slowly and bend and hold. The next step is step, cross, step, lift, bend, lift. And you can do a full knee squat there if you can. So you're doing a lesson. Right, left, lift, down, up. Right, left, lift, down, up. The music turns fast, and from there we do step, lift, step, lift, step, right, left, right, left, step, lift, step, lift, step, right, left, step, lift, right. And we do that to the end of the music. It's slow enough that you should be able to follow it. It's called Zetovsko.
Can you do the first step one more time, please?
Yes, the first step again. Step, cross, step, lift, bend, up. Right, lift, left, lift, right, bend, up. Second step, right, lift, face center, step, hold, bring it around, step, hold, right, left, hold, slowly around, back, turn, step, turn, step, dip, around, back, lift. My books. Again, step, turn, step, dip, around, back, lift, dip. And then the last one, walk, step, lift, down, up. Walk, step, lift, down, up, and then step, lift. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Step, lift. 1, 2. This is different than Petse's old Zetovsko that was in 5. Some of you may remember that. Let's try it. I've never taught this before. That's probably a hard one to follow. It's hard for me to follow it. I have to practice it a little more, but I wanted to give you a sense of what, what the groom's dance might look like. We'll
Are
come
you
back
dancing?
to it.
Are you dancing solo on the last part?
Sorry?
Are you dancing solo on the last part?
No, it's they're joined together. The leader might break off into squats and everybody can do squats. It's a little bit like Teshkoto, squatting and turning if they want, but it's still done in a line at the end. We'll do it again next week. I'm gonna let it sit and go to Orozadit.
Nice to have bookshelves handy for that.
Yeah, what for yeah, I need hand.
My light ball and this and that.
I need handy. So let's do this Tinka. Are you ready?
Sure.
Do we need to talk through or are we just gonna do it? What's gonna happen, Deep? You guys know it now?
I know it, I think.
I'll talk you through it for 30 seconds.
Okay. Zoom teach.
11 the first time. So we have quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick. Lift, lift, right, back, left, right, left, lift, cross step, lift, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do that twice if we start right with the music. Now the rhythm changes to quick, quick, slow. So we have quick, quick, slow, 1, 2, 3, quick, quick, slow, 1, 2, 3. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, 1, 2, 3, quick, quick, slow, lift, cross, step. Quick, quick, slow, back, side, front, lift one last time, quick, quick, slow, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, step, lift, step, step, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Only that second measure cuts off one beat. So it becomes quick, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick, slow, and stays that way after. Tinka is the name of the song. We're calling this Diet's dance, Diet's Oro, Orozadit. Here we go. Starts right away. You might be able to pick up that first one. If not, pick up the second.
We can get it.
Dekati e tinke mori koi to momche
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is it getting easier and easier?
Oh yeah.
I love that little cheating step. It's so much fun.
Thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. So we're winding down. Let's see.
Nobody else getting married?
Yeah, right.
Well, you know, it's very fitting, Steve, because it's the end of the pandemic and now people are getting married. So that's
Yeah,
why
there
he
you go.
wants to do all these. That's wonderful.
There you go. I want to do a last dance. I have time, but I want to preface it with something. I learned this dance and led this dance, even led it with Milo Destanovsky next to me. Milo created this dance, he said. This is my dance. Not like it's my dance from where I'm from, but he took music by Muzo, who was the Zurla player for the radio television orchestra. But I'm going to preface it with this. He did the weirdest thing when he taught it. And I asked myself many times, I didn't ask him, because he was looking at my feet, is this the way he really wanted it or not? He did a little 7-measure thing in the beginning, and I found when you just gave it one more measure, it just worked out beautifully. It just fits. I mean, it's a dance, and Milo's a choreographer, and he wouldn't be the first Roma dance teacher or non-Roma Macedonian that I've learned dances from that I just said there's something queer, there's something weird about this. And I will get together with him one time, and if I dance it the way I dance it, I'll bet you he'll be happy. Because, and the same thing happened with Kajtche on a couple of dances. Kajtche decided to teach Berovka and Ratevka, and he made them 11 measures long. And those dances are traditionally in that area, usually 10 measures. I mean, there's nothing to say these things can't be extended, and somebody who's remembering or forgetting something might just do that. My take on that always with those 11 measures was Kajtche was so used to dancing dances from the Skopje region that he did 2 hop steps in the beginning before the running 3s, instead of 1 hop step and 2 running 3s, which is more common in the East. Anyway, that's getting technical. This dance is kind of cool though, and it's a nice piece of music. And tonight I'm going to teach it. I'll teach it to you the way I've edited it or amended it. And next week I'll show you what he did, just so you can feel the difference. But I think you'll learn it more easily this way. And it's just a matter of one damn little count. In the basic. Excuse me?
Kajtche.
Yeah, it's called Romsko, first name. Second, Puro, Phuro. That means old, Puro. Third word is Paro, Pharo, which means heavy. And then he used the word oro. So I guess the best translation would be old, heavy Roma dance, even though it's Romsko Puro Paro Oro. And it's a piece of music, cool piece of music. It's a crossing type dance. It's 1 step or 1 pattern. We start with the left foot. We're going to go touch, touch, front, hook, front, back, lift, step. Try that with me. Left foot, touch front, touch side, kick, hook, front, back, lift, step. Start it with the right foot. Touch, touch, front, hook, front, back, and instead of lift, we're going to do right, left, right. Kerplunk step. Back to the first step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. we turn to face to the right. Let's do that much. That's the crossing part. Touch, touch, front, hook, front, back, lift, step. Touch, touch, lift, cross, front, back, right, left, right. Touch, touch, front, back, 1, 2, lift, turn right, lift, step, lift, step, lift, step, step, lift, step, step, lift, step. That's the whole dance. Let's just take the final part, front, back, lift, step, facing right. We travel with lift, step, lift, step, lift, step, step, lift, step, step, lift, step. Then touch, touch, lift, cross, front, back, lift, step, touch, touch, front, cross, front, back, right, left, right, touch, touch, lift, cross, front, back, turn to face right, lift, step, lift, step, lift, step, step, lift, step, step, lift, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try it that way. And if you like it, I will then show you next week how he did it. Little difference, and you'll see what I mean. But this will give you a sense of being with the music. Romsko, puro, paro, oro. It's getting late. Next week, we'll start with that. I'll review it and I'll show you how he made it a little more challenging in the rhythms and what he did. Deet, do you want to play?
Oh, I don't know.
Lesnoto?
Sure.
I keep wanting to put a Lesnoto on my list that we can dance to at the end. One of my favorite songs, and I always forget that.
Which one? I don't probably know.
It's oh, I never remember the name of it. It's this Triovchara, the song for Sharplanina.
Oh, okay.
Senavali.
Yeah.
Senavali.
Senavali. Let me see if I have it. Senavali 3. Senavali. I can never remember where I put it.
It might be just called Sharplanina, but
I don't think it's Sharplanina, but it might be on
Senavali Sharplanina.
I think I might have it under. Well, it's under.
Or
S.
Navalice.
Navalice.
Yeah.
Sharplanina. There you go. Let me see if I have anything here along. I love that song, so I'd like to do it if I can
So
find
let's just sing it.
Yeah, right, John. Like I don't know all the verses, but.
Where's Marvin?
Play it.
Senavali, Sharaplanina, Aide Senavali, Senavali, Sharaplanina. I mean, there's a bunch of verses, but you don't have to sing them all.
Hey, look at here. I got it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You get up.
Like John was singing beautifully. Wait a second. That's not it. That was the other thing. But let me get it because it's such a beautiful song. It's an epic kind of mythological song almost. I love it.
One that she thinks might be it.
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have it. I just it jumped. My thing jumped. I have to jump back to where I have it. Don't leave me. You guys can talk amongst each other. Here we go.
Senavali, Sharplanina, Haide Senavali, Sharplanina, mi potvati 3 ovčara, Haide 3 ovčara, 3 ovčara, 3 čobana. Prvi ovčar i se moli, ajde, aj pušti me Šarplanino. Imam žena što me žali, ajde, imam žena što me žali. Tori ovčar i se moli, ajde, aj pušti me Šarplanino. Imam sestra ke me žali, ajde, imam sestra ke me žali. Treti ovčar i se moli, ajde, aj pušti me Šarplanino. žali do godina, majka žali do veka, ajde majka žali do groba.
Ah. Oh, I love that song.
Nice.
It-
Anna,
it-
have a good trip, Anna.
It's about these three shepherds that come to the mountain, the Planina mountain, and are going to be taken by the mountain, and they plead with the mountain. You know, the first one says, "I have a wife. Please let me go." The second one says, "I have a sister. Please let me go." And the third one says, "I have a mother who will, what's the word in English? Who will
Mourn.
mourn." Thank you, John. That's the word I was looking for. Mourn me. And then the mountain answers back that a wife will mourn you for 6 weeks, a sister for a year, but a mother until she's in her grave, I think pretty much is what it says. Is that what he said? Do grobia?
Yeah, do groba. Yeah.
Yeah, do
until
groba.
in the grave. Yeah.
Until in the grave. So, and I'm sure that there are probably 100 verses that they don't sing, but it's a wonderful song. And I didn't realize I had that version with Petse's orchestra, which is really nice.
Do you know who's singing?
No, I don't. But I'm going to stick it in my deep dances.
Yeah, good.
So I know where it is now. Thank you for.
Hey, that was a fun one.
Well, it's a really, I mean, it's a type of song that, you know, it's not a happy song, but it's amazing how few of these songs are happy songs, except for the newly composed ones. Most of them have, you know, are about, you know, people. By the time they're sung, most of the men that are singing them are drunk and basically saying, "I will, you know, drink to me. This is what's important," whatever.
And you can see the mountain in Jeannie's picture if you look at Jeannie right there.
Anyway, Steve, the versions I've heard that are longer, it doesn't have any more content. That is, it doesn't say, "and the brother-in-law will mourn me," or anything else.
You're right. You're right.
It's just those three. But the way it's longer, the way I originally learned it, which was over there, is that they don't squish the things together.
Right. He squished things to fit into that. He answers all three shepherds in one verse instead of each one
at a time. And
that you're right. That's basically it.
And there's also a line, "I od govara," the mountain replies.
Right.
And that's left out, you know.
Right.
For anyway, Kathy in the chat asked me to play it on the harmonica. I says, "I can't play minor key things. I can only play major key." So
bend your notes there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up too much.
Okay, so
no, I like that song a lot.
I do too. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But you sing it well, so you don't need it.
Anyway.
Well, I've been singing it a while. I started in 1978. I remember who I learned it from and everything, you know, so.
Wow. Thank you, Steve. That was a nice.
Thanks. And yeah, I kind of rushed through that one Zetosko. I'll work on that a little better, but I don't know how much people enjoy Zerlas. I love them, but and I see George and Diana there, and I promised George a dance. I got to work it up for you, George. The Segenyash. Well, didn't you ask me for that?
Yes, I'm patient.
Well, okay. Well, I got to do it soon. You know, I got a call today, and then I'm going to leave because my family is still up and Jesse's here. I got a call today. I'm going to be teaching first graders next week for a week dance, and then third graders next week and first graders the week after. And it's going to be really interesting because some of them are still at home on virtual, and some are at school, and I have to teach in masks and no touching and all these strange rules. And well, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll probably.
First graders has to be hard. Oh.
Well, the first graders are going to do La Raspa, and there's a part of it where we do Jarabe Tapotillo, which is the Mexican hat dance, but you know, it's abbreviated. And then I do, I'm going to do a Puerto Rican dance, La Plena, with them, and I'm going to do an African dance, the High Life. Some of you may have learned High Life.
Yeah.
Bandogo. And I build in some, Susie and I built in last year or 2 years ago, some parts where they came up with their own steps. And the third graders are doing Dandiya Ras, which is a Gujarat stick dance. And then they're doing a Chinese ribbon dance. They're doing Tarantella, and they're doing Samba. So
I haven't.
It's a lot of fun.
Hey, you could teach them Seginyesh. That's a non-touch dance.
Yeah, but not third graders. You know, I have done, with third graders, I actually did a really advanced, many years ago, choreography of a konas dance, a swineherders dance with sticks and dancing over the sticks, dancing over the sticks in a cross, throwing the sticks and everything. But I had them for, you know, like 6 weeks, and I could build on it. This is 5 days.
Must have loved that.
Sorry?
They must have loved it.
Some of them liked it. Most of them did. There was one boy who was giving me a hell of a time, but he showed up the performance night and he did an amazing job, you know. He was just resistant, but he learned it, you know, in his own way.
Well, I can remember when Zoltan Nagy was one of the times he was on tour, and in some places they found some gigs for him at elementary schools. I think one was in St. Louis even. And he said, well, I made the mistake of saying, we're going to learn a dance. And all the boys, you know, got sour faces and didn't want to do it. He says, okay, let's not do a dance. And he says, we're going to do, and I can't remember the term he used, but we're going to do, you know, rhythmic stamping and clapping.
Yeah.
And you put it in different terms, and they eagerly did it, you know,
well,
and they were actually doing a dance.
I get asked a lot because here's this big old guy, and I, you know, and I get up and I enjoy dancing, and I don't want to say I win them over, but you know, in my course of teaching, I actually have a kid that I used to teach when he was young. He's a professional ballet dancer. I don't think I have anything to do with that, but who knows? There are others that I had a story that I'll just share this because it was really great for me. I had a boy in in the school who was actually a fabulous basketball player. I think he may have even gotten a scholarship to a smaller college. And you know, he wasn't too keen on dancing or anything, and he wanted just basketball. He was a smart guy. But about maybe 6 years later, after he left school, I get this call, and he says, Mr. Kotansky? And I say, yeah. He says, yeah, this is Luke Marlowe. I say, oh, hi, Luke. How are you? Nice to hear from you. What's happening? He says, I need your help. I said, what's that? I said, could I give you as a reference? And I said, absolutely. For what? He says, well, I'm applying for a scholarship. And I said, yeah. And he said, and I have to stay out of the country for a year, except for 2 weeks. And what I want to do is I'm going to go around the world and dance salsa. And he'd caught on to dancing salsa, and he wanted to do that. And he was in the final running. I mean, it was a fabulous scholarship, but he didn't get it. But, you know, I was very happy and surprised that he had, you know, he wanted to dance. And we had done salsa in high school a little bit, you know, basic, you know, on one, which was what the kids could do well anyway. So you never know.
No.
And we're all up here dancing still.
In phys ed, when I was in high school, we did a little short time of when we did folk dancing. And I believe that it had to do with when I was 25, I heard about folk dancing. And at first I was kind of resistant to it, but I started dancing and many years later, here I still am dancing, folk dancing.
Yeah. Well, one of the people who was responsible for me moving down to Los Angeles and dancing with Aman was a fabulous dancer named Billy Burke. Some of you may know Billy. And Billy he became a dance teacher in elementary school. And he taught for many, many, many years in Los Angeles in the Valley, and some pretty rough schools. But he had a very strict, you could only be in the performance group if you had good grades and did things like that. And it was one of the most popular classes. And he used to bring his students to all the big festivals down in Los Angeles, and they were just fabulous. So
let's see. I had a visitor that was dancing. Let me see if I could share. I'm going to try real quick. Tell me if you could see my. Oops. Do you? Hopefully.
We see St. Louis.
No, the other one. Are you seeing this? No, I guess not. Hold on.
We're seeing the arch.
No. Oh, somehow it stopped. All right, forget it. Keep talking. I'll try to get back to. I'm trying to share on my iPhone, which I have never done before.
Wasn't the turkey in the backyard, was it?
Hey, you're not supposed to give it away. Wait, share content, share. Photos. Let's try this. Here we go. Okay, I could do it now. See if this works. Done. And
you're not sharing, Bob.
I'm not. It isn't
Indeed
sharing.
sharing.
Is it?
I see it. It's a turkey. I got tons of them, Bob.
Wait. But he was dancing. Come on. Oh well, you do see it, huh?
Was he doing the turkey trot? Or
I got my Zoom, something like that. All right. You know what? I got a photo of him instead of the dance. Forget it. I'll stop sharing.
Steve, before you leave.
What?
Let's see. Yeah, you're there. I wasn't sure you were aware that Milos had a change of status.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Is he still living in Detroit though?
Yes, as far as I know. Well, he was still at his store, so
I'll have to get in touch with him.
right. Yeah.
I heard that. He wrote me about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what abode exactly, but he did have one close Rome family that's in the area that were from Verovo also, and I suspected that they at least are temporarily taking